Hi, I'm Bambie.
And I'm Mandie.
And this is The Midnight Hour with Bambie and Mandie. Tonight's conversation is going to be about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up February 14th.
So, Bambie, what is your sweetheart getting you for Valentine's Day?
Well, I hope he went to the store and got what I wanted, but I looked into the closet and I think I got a stripper pole.
Stripper pole? I've always wanted one of those, ever since I took strip aerobics class.
Does that mean you're coming to teach me how to strip on my pole? My boyfriend would love to watch. So, let me ask you, if my boyfriend's getting me a stripper pole, is Mandie getting candy?
Oh, I hope not. I just want a Sunday making machine so I can have my nuts on the side.
Side of nuts? Speaking of nuts. So in honor of Valentine's Day tonight, we have our special guest, the Chief Executive Nut, Bill from Mommas Nuts.
Hi ladies.
Hi Bill.
I want to thank you for inviting me over here for such a special appointment with Valentine's Day coming.
So, we hear you're from Mommas Nuts.
Yes, it's an old family recipe. We've been making them for 30 years.
Is your mama nuts?
Some say she is. Nuts about her recipes, nuts about my nuts.
Can we try your nuts?
As a matter of fact, ladies, I brought some with me. Our nuts are for your pleasure.
Ooh, it's been a really long time since I've had a good nut.
Can I taste your nuts?
Why, by all means.
They're smaller than I thought.
Yes, but it allows you to eat more because you can't stop eating my nuts.
They're very delicious.
Sometimes our nuts have to have a special process because if our nuts get too hot, they sweat and you might as well throw the whole batch away. So sometimes we have to put powder on our nuts to cool them down.
What kind of powder?
Like a powdered sugar type powder. And that gives us the crystallization that makes our nuts so special.
So sweaty nuts aren't good?
Sweaty nuts are not the appropriate nut for Momma's Nuts.
These are kind of sweet.
They're a little sweet with a little bit of saltiness on them, which sometimes makes people want to bite our nuts. But some people like to just lick our nuts and sometimes just suck the salt out of our nuts. So ladies, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show our #1 product during Valentine's Day, which is called the Nut Sack.
Can I suck the nuts?
Well, as a matter of fact,
Can we see your nut sack?
Can we see your nuts?
this is my 10-pound nut sack. Now, this is a little pricey.
That's a lot of nuts.
That is a lot of nuts, but we have a little 4-ounce nut sack that is a much better value and is our #1 product during Valentine's Day. And ladies, we actually have our nuts in a can. Here's nuts in a can for you and for you.
Well, thank you, Bill.
So whether you ladies like sweet or salty, we have your nuts.
Thank you, Bill.
Well, we have now met the Chief Executive Nut, and he really is nuts about nuts.
From Mommas Nuts.
From Mommas Nuts. So next week, Mandie and Bambie will be back with Fun with Fondue.
Fun with fondue.
Fun with Fondue. See you next week. Good night from Bambie
And Mandie, the Midnight Hour.